Have you encountered a wolf in your daily life? So maybe you've not encountered a real wolf in your daily life, but you feel very drawn to the image of the wolf. Wolf feels important to you somehow. Don't ignore this. If this is showing up for you, if you have clicked on this video, there is a reason for that. Hi, I'm Marcia Chase. Welcome to my channel. So stay tuned to the end of the video and we will dive into it in a little more detail. This idea of how do you know if an animal totem is showing up and has a message specifically for you. So I do readings. You can check out my website. I like to really work with these signs and symbols and decoding some of the meanings, and symbology is really interesting to me. And when it shows up in readings, these are things that you never want to ignore. So let's get started and dive into wolf as a spirit animal. Wolf has evolved on our planet for 35 million years. So I'm gonna read a little bit from Animal Speak by Ted Andrews to get into a little bit more about wolves. Wolves are probably the most misunderstood of the wild mammals. Tales of terror and their cold-bloodedness abound. Although many stories tell otherwise, there has never been any confirmed attack and killing of a human by a healthy wolf. In spite of negative press, wolves are almost the exact opposite of how they are portrayed. They are friendly, social, and highly intelligent. Their sense of family is strong and loyal, and they live by carefully defined rules and rituals. Wolves do not fight unnecessarily. In fact, they will often go out of their way to avoid it. Although they are extremely strong and powerful, disagreements rarely end in serious fights. Often a glance, a posture, a growl is all that is necessary to determine dominance. They don't have to demonstrate it, but they are capable if it comes down to it. This is part of what wolf medicine teaches. The wolf teaches you to know who you are and to develop strength, confidence, and surety in that, so that you do not have to demonstrate and prove yourself to all. Wolves have a complex communication system using body language. The movement of the head, an erect tail, direct eye contact, all have great meaning. The postures are often subtle, but each wolf learns from the time they are pups how to read and respond. Facial expressions of the wolf are varied and useful in conveying the mood to other members of the pack. It is a most important visual center of communication. It also uses tail position to effectively communicate as well. Usually those with wolf totems are very expressive with hands, posture, or face in some other manner. If you have difficulty conveying your moods and ideas to others, meditate and study the wolf. It will teach you how to empower your verbal communication with the appropriate body language. Wolves also have a complex system of vocal communication. They howl, whimper, whine, growl, and even bark. Even the howls for which they are famous have a variety of meanings. The howls may serve as a sign to call others of the pack or to locate different members. They may be a social expression. They are used to greet one another or to define certain territories. They even howl just for the joy of it. Every member of the pack knows its position in relationship to everyone else within that pack. The ritualistic behaviors that establish the wolf ranks are part of its magic. Wolf packs are not entirely autocratic. Under the supreme rule of the alpha member, neither are they democratic. There are times when both occur, and it is this flexibility which adds to the success of the wolf government. Wolf can teach the lesson of proper governorship, a balance between authority and democracy. Wolf can teach you how to use ritual to establish order and harmony within your own life. Wolf helps us to understand that true freedom requires discipline. The alpha male and female often mate for life. Breeding season is usually in late winter, with the female giving birth about 2 months later. All members of the pack show great care and affection toward the playful pups. They are extremely tolerant. If the mother or father is unable to care for them, then another member will adopt the young. Some wolves will even serve as a babysitter. Adult wolves are friendly and amiable toward the pups, and wolf medicine teaches respect and honor for family and children. And one more little thing here that I thought was interesting. Wolves are of course predators. Their prey consists most often of the sick, the young, and the old. Deer is their most common prey animal. Wolves will not waste much time on a healthy adult moose that stands its ground. Wolves travel great distances in their hunting. They have stamina and strength that enables them to travel far for extended periods. They have been clocked at 24 to 28 miles per hour. Although the wolf can't maintain that speed for any great length of time, it does seem to be able to trot indefinitely at about 5 miles per hour. Wolves usually consume all that they capture, gorging themselves. For those with wolf totem, this can indicate a need to make use of all that is available to you. Sometimes wolves show up as a totem to remind us not to waste as much as to remind us to keep our spirits alive. So a little bit more about the legends of wolf. I'm going to read from the medicine cards, and wolf is number 15. Wolf is the pathfinder, the forerunner of new ideas, who returns to the clan to teach and share medicine. Wolf takes one mate for life and is loyal like a dog. If you were to keep company with wolves, you would find an enormous sense of family within the pack, as well as strong individualistic urges. These qualities make wolf very much like the human race. As humans, we have an ability to be part of society and yet still embody our individual dreams and ideas. In the Star Nation, wolf is represented by the dog star Sirius, which legend tells us was the original home of our teachers in ancient times. Sirius was thought to be the home of the gods by the ancient Egyptians and is still considered so by the Dogon tribe in Africa. It stands to reason that native people would formulate this same connection and adopt wolf people as the clan of teachers. The senses of wolf are very keen, and the moon is its power ally. The moon is the symbol for psychic energy, or the unconsciousness that holds the secrets of knowledge and wisdom. Being at the moon may be an indication of wolf's desire to connect with new ideas, which are just below the surface of consciousness. Wolf medicine empowers the teacher within us to all come forth and aid the children of earth in understanding the great mystery of life. So this little bit I'm going to read about shamanism and the wolf trance is from the Shaman's Guide to Power Animals. In shamanism, wolf is known for being a powerful teacher. The shamanic journey is often referred to as a wolf trance. Such journeys serve to release the shaman's energy field so that it can be molded into wolf, which then carries the shaman's consciousness into the lower world. Wolf is also associated with death, in particular, how it clears the soul of the energy of its most recent lifetime, so it may transition to an awakening and rebirth. Indigenous cultures saw wolf as a powerful animal of bravery, fortitude, and devotion. A couple more things that are interesting that she writes about wolf. Seeing wolf tracks means you have a spirit teacher nearby. Call on wolf if you need a power mentor. It knows many paths through the forest and can guide you. Wolf is energetically connected to the southern constellation Canis Major, the place where our ancestral spirit teacher lives. And then the energy center for wolf is third eye. The mineral is phantom quartz, and the element is earth. So when I was talking in the beginning, how do you know if wolf is showing up for you as a totem? And often many of us never see a wolf in the wild. So I thought I would just chat a tiny bit about my own experience seeing a wolf. I really did open my front door and there was a wolf standing there when I lived in New Mexico, which is interesting because I've had that experience with the bear also. When we lived in our motorhome, we had this really cool bus, this Bluebird bus that we lived in for 4 years, and we were hosting a campground in Colorado, and I opened the door and there was a bear standing a little ways away. He wasn't like right there, and he stood up. So I have had this experience of opening the door and the animal totem is literally standing right there. So that could be you may have had this experience. You already know, okay, I better go look up what does wolf mean for me. But there are a lot of different ways that wolf could be showing up as a symbol. So don't ignore those. They're all powerful. If you have come to this video and made it this far, wolf is obviously important and has a message for you. So it's just noticing, obviously, okay, what are you seeing wolf over and over? Maybe you're just seeing images of wolf are showing up. Maybe it's sort of a fascination with wolf. Maybe you're having dreams about wolf and that's left a strong enough impression on you that you're like, I better go find out what wolf means. And then it can also be the traits of wolf. So some of those are your intuition, relying on your gut feeling, loyalty, a sense of family, and that balance between the fiercely loyal and fiercely independent. That is a trait of wolf. Communication. Wolves are very good at expressing themselves and working within a group. It's like wolves they're not just just loners, but they have this loner aspect. So there's this real balance to wolf medicine that I find to be fascinating. So yeah, it's that teamwork, but then the out of balance of just falling into that. Oh wait, okay, what does the consensus think? Then you just can easily become one of the sheep. And so wolf is not that. Wolf is also fiercely independent. So I find this to be a really fascinating totem. There's, let's see, some other qualities here are the resilience and adaptability, and a strong instinct to protect people around you. And it really comes to me that this is needed right now. This fierce independence, this willingness to not go along with the group, and yet here we are as a community. We need the group. So this is very interesting to me. It's been fun making this video. You can check out my website. There's more information on there if you're looking for readings. I've got some free stuff on my Patreon. The classes that I take that I've gotten so much out of in the last few years, I've got links to those classes with other teachers on my website. So there's some good resources on there, and stay tuned. There's more to come.